Good morning, my students. I am Sadikali P from Physical Science Department. Today I am going to discuss about energy resources. So let us see what we'll do with our energy resources. So this is my topic, energy resources, and I would like to include this content in my presentation. That is, there will be an introduction, then classification of energy resources, renewable energy resource and non-renewable energy resources, and there will be a conclusion. For your fulfillment of understanding, I would like to include some questions also. So let's see. So what is energy? Energy is the capacity to do work. Energy can be changed from one form to another, but it neither be created nor be destroyed. That is, energy we can't be create artificially or we can't destroy it. And let us discuss what is energy resources. we all we need energy is coming from the basic energy source is our sunlight that we know, and let us see what other means of energy resources are we have. An energy resources is something that can produce heat, power, life, move objects or produce electricity. Matter that store energy is called fuel. And this is the classification of energy, that is renewable energy and non-renewable energy, that we will discuss later in this presentation itself. Let's see what is renewable energy. Renewable energy resources, the sources of energy which are renewed again to again at a faster rate in nature, are known as renewable energy resources. For example, solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, biomass energy. We are familiar with the solar energy, that is the energy coming from our sunlight. So let's see what is solar energy. Solar energy is available in large amount because ultimate sources of energy in an ecosystem is sun, thus considered major future sources of energy. It is incident on green plants. They carry out photosynthesis in the presence of carbon dioxide, water and sunlight and make their own food, thus maintains life, because that food we are consuming, and our sustainability is based on that food only. So, and also their death, these plants death produces biomass, example solar energy. This is an illustrative representation of solar panels, that we are making energy or converting sunlight to solar power or solar energy that we are using for our household. And the second type is hydro energy, second type of renewable energy, hydro energy. Water is made to fall from height to rotate turbine which help generate electricity is known as hydro energy. And what is the application of this type of energy? It is that by using hydro power, use the energy for moving water for a variety of useful application. Hydroelectricity generates electricity by the gravitational force of falling water. It use water in dams to drive turbines and generates, which turns mechanical energy into electrical energy. That is our main source of electricity. And this is an illustrative picture of what we are explained before. And next type is wind energy. Wind is allowed to rotate the blades of windmills which rotates the turbines to generate electricity. That is another kind of energy production. And the wind is a free, clean and inexhaustible energy sources. It has served humankind well for many centuries by propelling ships and driving wind turbines to grind grain and pump water. And for your best known, Denmark was the first country to use wind for generation of electricity. And that was a milestone, obviously. This is the windmills. And biomass. Next type of energy resource is biomass. What is biomass? The dead organic matter or dead plant and animal parts are known as actually biomass. In India, actually our country, India is an agriculture based country, and agriculture and dairy farming produce a large amount of biomass, so that we can use it for our energy production. For example, wood, leaf parts and crop residue. And the next type of energy is non-renewable energy. What is non-renewable energy? Let's see. These energy resources are formed inside the earth crust at a very high temperature and pressure, take a very long passage of time in the formation. Thus they are present in limited amount in nature's reservoir. For example, coal, petroleum, natural gas, timber, nuclear fuel. These included two types of energy resources, fossil fuel and nuclear energy. And let's see a small info about fossil fuel. Even though it is not that much included in our syllabus, I just included it in it. Fossil fuel are found inside the earth crust where they have formed through heat and compression of forest waste and other organic matter which got buried due to earthquake and landslide, etc. And this is just a classification of fossil fuel: solid, liquid, gaseous fossil fuel. For example, solid fossil fuel is coal, liquid is petroleum, and gases is natural gas that we are using in our household or like that. And let me conclude my small presentation. As human energy consumption has grown steadily throughout human history, early human had modest energy requirements, mostly food and fuel for fires to cook and keep warm. In today's society, human consume as much as 110 times as energy per person as early humans. In any event, the exploitation of all energy sources has ultimately rely on material on planet Earth. So my dear friends, use energy wisely and save it for our future generation also. Thank you. And this is some questions related to this topic. Okay, thank you.